One more, and then we're good, and we can start our day. There we go. Okay, Simone Green. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Okay, so you need fever kiss. Red berries provide energy boosts that last for several hours, and the leaves are pale in color. Alright, and fever boost is not one that I've discovered yet. I think it's this one. Small red berries, pale leaves. Yep. Look at that. Right away. Mountain Astery. Cool. We're gonna name this before anything. It provides an energy boost, so it is a buff, meaning it stays yellow. We're gonna slap it on down right here. There we go. Easy peasy. Nothing to worry about. Put that back in there, because again, I don't like using that map. I will just use the big one. And let's get our next client. Oh, it's our mailman. We've got mail. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yep. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Okay, let's see what our letter holds for us. Beckfoot Candle. Okay. We're gonna see, where is that? It did say Beckfoot Candle, so mind me as I search the map. Right, Beckfoot? Nothing around here. Okay, we're just gonna go to Beckfoot. I find myself outside a beautiful house, almost hidden in overgrown foliage. A deep hum of bees suggests a hive is nearby, and a heavily laden apple tree leans temptingly from the other side of a high wall. I would dearly love to stay and explore the gardens of this hidden sanctuary, but I do not have the time. Okay, so that's another one that I don't know what we're doing with. Alright, turn you back on. There we go. And we're going to close this up. Put these in here. There we go. Hello, Becky. We are running a plant shop and trying to solve a murder. No, because Matt wasn't here, so I couldn't do Supermarket Simulator because Matt wasn't here. And I could wait no longer to go live as I had people in faction chat asking what I was doing and when I was going live. So, here we are. Forest Vare. Oh, you're the one with the shiny eyes. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. Oh, that's the cult. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Alright, so we're looking for Dranthium. Let's see here. A plant with a powerful mind-altering ability. Those who inhale smoke from burning it, long sharp leaves, elevate their awareness levels to otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from a telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes are tinted green. See, I said he was the glowy-eyed one. I knew it. I knew it. He's doing the drugs. Alright, so, Dranthium, is it you? Are you Dranthium? Purple flowers, long thin leaves that bear surprisingly sharp edges. Okay, let's see. Anything else that has leaves like that? Not really. And I haven't discovered Dranthium, so... yeah, everything else is labeled. Are you? Yes, you're labeled. Good, 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 good. Maybe I think that's Dranthium. Yeah, because that doesn't tell me anything, and it doesn't look... We're just gonna plop this on. See? Look at that. I trust my intuition. We just, keep doing that. Alright, so awareness levels, that means it's a buff. And you can come sit right here. There we go. Alright, close up our book and pet the kitty. Then call on Reuben Ward. More murder stuff. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. The eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see it clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shadow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe-maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You've been out drinking too, if you'd have seen what I did. Okay, so... you're going through it. I see. I don't blame you. Really don't blame you. Purple berries recommended by physicians in place of hair of the dog mentality is a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owning it to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries off of it. Okay, so purple berries. You are dark purple flowers. Are you my berries? Red fruit, long flat leaves. Thank you for the pets. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, wild coal. Wild coal. Purple berries. And it doesn't show that I've discovered it yet, so... But none of these are purple berries. These are red, it said. These are orange. Yeah, orange. Like, you could argue that I'm colorblind, but I think I'm right in that one. And the rest of these are labeled. So, what gives? You don't have... Yeah, you don't have berries. We checked y'all. You're a mushroom. You're a mushroom. You're a mushroom. Yeah, small leaves, delicate flowers. Not purple, not berries. Do I try this? Yeah, see, that's not right. So, okay, so it must be one of these things, right, that I haven't found. Mirror eye, Beckfoot candle. Yeah, it's gotta be one of these things that I have not found yet. That one we know it's not, because we just talked about it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, some buttons with strange symbols on them hidden in my desk. Yeah, so these? Although I wouldn't call these buttons, right? Symbols on the buttons on my desk, like the ones on the scraps of paper? Yes. Okay. Let me toss some stuff real quick. Yeah, because it's these. But I don't know what to do with these. And this one's upside down, and I don't know how to fix that. And none of that matches this, so I don't know if this has anything to do with it at all. Uh-huh. Okay, I can click these now? Wait. Why are these clickable now? What? Hold on. These have never been clickable until now. I don't know where you go, because you don't quite fit any of these. I'm terrible at puzzles. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Go away. Go away. Okay. Okay, so that's not there. Mind me as I try to figure this out. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't understand any of this. Yeah, because see, these fit nicely together. This one does not. We're just gonna click stuff. And if someone, like... Yeah, this, I tried that already. And it didn't do anything. Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything. Harley, if you are here, I would love it for you to, cheat for me. That would be great. That would be lovely. Reuben Ward Wild Coal Puzzle, I think, is probably the easiest way to figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for the story, and I'm here for the, like, fun of stuff. I am not here for the puzzle mechanic of it. So, if to enjoy myself, and... Okay, I see what Baggy says, but that still doesn't solve, like, okay. I see. No. I see. Did we say all hail Babby? Okay, this is a bunch of stuff. Give me a minute. Okay. Devil's Nightcap. Okay, cool. What is this? Another plant page. Will you close? Thank you. No, Harley. Baggy figured it out. Baggy smirked, and we are all happy that he is here. Briar's Disk, often called Smuggler's Disk, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages, the location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disk of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disk over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any point on the map as is required. I don't know what this is. Okay, so this key, encode a location, place the disk over the named point on the map. What I call Road Kindle. Aww. Well, now my heart's hurt. Well, what do I? Gosforth? What is this? Where is Gosforth? Gosforth is there. What was the other thing? Blackhall Road, Kendall. Where's Kendall? Kendall's there. Okay, so... I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I can feel a rising dread in my chest. Hate that. Alright. That's great for me. Love that. Wonderful. And then... Can I take? I don't know. Give me a second. Alright, I need to water my plants really quick. I will do that, and then we will try again. From Kentmere I follow the bearing of the eye, and I end up in a small forest north of Kendall. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Alright, there we go. Flower. You. Thin leaves and small purple-red berries. There we go. We've got that. We're just gonna put this here for now. Items. Yes, okay. And then we're gonna label this coal. That performs a function, so you can stay right where you're at. We're going to toss these into our archive. Pet the cat. Water the plants. Yeah, I'm not good at puzzles. I will never lie about that. Okay. Let's talk to Michael Bennett. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. Is it this one? It smells rotten. It's foul-smelling. Is it you? Because this one is just light, and this one says nothing about its smell. Do I have any other mushrooms to check? Not a spongy, red warts. Okay, what are you? Wandering boa. Boa? We had this conversation last time on how to pronounce that. Fungus, this needles, gills. Alright, so it just moves. This one, Bishop's Parasol. we're just gonna check because of my dread level. I want to be absolutely certain. Because if we're wrong, that means we have to do another puzzle. And I really don't want to be punished like that. This one. Because this one has bugs on it. This is why I was checking, is because of this one. Mount Cap. Sunset, sunset, sunset. Mount Cap. Sunset, Mount Cap. Sometimes called striking. Okay. Although it's thought to detour unwanted souls and spirits. This one? This one. Yes! See? I knew it! 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 I had a feeling in my gut. Sometimes the creature you know is better than the one you don't. And in this case, that was correct. Alright, Verona. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body, all torn to shreds, I say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Dendrew, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendrew, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendrew plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as The Keep of the Fire Burning and The Servant and the Master. There are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground north, east of Tibet, where nothing but black digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Northeast. So over here. Hello, Morty! Your name is Pink. I love it. I love it so much. Yes, welcome here. We are, solving mysteries of murder and, ritual summoning. And I'm pretty sure that the people who summoned this thing, they tried to initiate me into their cult. So, this is gonna be fun. Northeast of Tibet. With my rising dread level, I do not want to travel that way right now. So we're gonna tuck that away for future use, right? And with that, we're going to give Hellebore one last pet, and then we are going to end our day. And we get to draw a card. Thank you for pets. Keep them coming. I love it. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day, thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10. This is blank. Okay, so, yes! I knew it! A secret uncovered is the secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Alright, so 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield, where are we? 1, 2? So, again, I can't remember if it's 1, 2, or if it's 1, you know. So, we're just gonna go here and see what happens. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. I got an... Ooh, it's pretty. I like it. Thank you. Alright, we do have an ad break starting soon, which is a perfect time to get a drink, stretch, perform some self-care. I am going to water flowers and maybe look at these notes that I have laying around and see if I can figure any of them out. So, go be free, have fun, and I will see you in about a minute. Just gonna keep watering our plants. This one needs to move because it does not belong there. Okay, you can sit. You go up here. There we go. We got a will to explore today. Alright, so I'm just gonna run this over everything. I don't know what this one is still. Gosforth, that was the one that had to do with the other thingy. This still. Actually, I'm gonna look at my book real quick, right? Because these symbols could match something in the book. We shall see what happens. I'm surprised. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. I definitely need the stretch and hydrate. So much better. Thank you. This game is so much talking. And I get so caught up doing it that I forget. Oh, no. No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that it? Is that the end? Was that everything? That's everything. None of those pictures matched. Alright, well, boo on me, I guess. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, we did that. Are you telling me we might need these again? Because they don't have little check marks. I'm not thrilled about that. Yeah, we're gonna need them again. Not thrilled. Really not thrilled. That's done. You're done. You're done. Okay, these are just here to be out of my way. Alright. Matt playing some Plant vs. Zombies, I see. Beckfoot Candle. Alright, give me a second here. I can't find my disc. Ugh. This is too much. It's too much stuff. I have too much crap. Alright, can we close this? Can I do this? No, it's still all of that's there. Oh my god. Alright, backfoot candle? Because there's a candle on this. Where'd backfoot go? Mind me of a search. Backfoot, okay. And then the candle points D12. Where to go here? The candle leads me east of wastewater. To the north of the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Alright, we've got a new plant. Awesome. Yeah, because I saw a candle on here, and I'm like, maybe this. So it was this. We love that. Okay, put that up there. Close the archive. Close that. Cool. We got new plant. Alright, do we have anything else I can maybe look at? Starry skies. Northeast, that's a sun. That's a moon. Golden light, long meg. We still don't know what long meg is. Alright. Starry sky. I'm gonna look one more time, right? Just because I want to see what the starry sky could maybe be. And, they say there's a beast out there. So... You listening? Okay. Love that. Let's see. A beast. Today, and then we can't go. It's northeast, right? So maybe we just. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Cool. Oh my goodness. That's some scary mushrooms. Kind of silly too. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna put this back away, and we're gonna... Are you done? Are we finished with you? The cards don't... Interesting. Because the cards usually just go away. My arm is lifting up. You mean the one over this one? This arm? Because this arm is supposed to do that. Okay, we're gonna pet a kitty. We're gonna do one more plant watering here, and then we're gonna start our day. Alright, there we go. We've got mail instantly. One from my library friend. Why didn't my library friend come? Why didn't you just come? What? In reference to your question the other day about Longmeg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Okay, so we've got to go to Calder Abbey and figure out what these monks want. We're gonna go and beat up some sacred people. Calder Alley. Where are you? Calder. Right here. Alright. A small window opens within a much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, only a friend may enter. Okay, so you need... where is it? A buff plant? We're gonna scroll through here. Point the way. Nope, that's finding somebody. Mellow glow. Okay, that's for hiding. Alright, none of these, so... Lemon Candy, Mary's Breath, Butterdale. Maybe Summer. Trowse, Candlewood, Winterboar. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna look at this one. Nope. Yes. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna... Okay. I'm just gonna read through these really quick. Skin rashes. Nope. Red flower. Affliction of the mind. We don't have that one yet. Heart. Taboo. Common Trowse. Gold. Nope. Fungus. Nope, we don't have that one. Don't have that one. Inhale. Nope, we know that one. Okay. Eyebright. Nope. Fever Kiss. No. Stews. Sleeping. Yeah, this one. Fox Button. Okay, so... We're gonna look for Fox Button here real quick. We have so many plants. Right here. There we go. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Longmeg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Longmeg, There is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic, until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Alright, so now that we have that, Golden Light, start at Long Meg. Okay. Golden Light? We're gonna water our plants. I'm surprised we've seen no shadow. Alright, where's my... hold on. Long Meg, Undermere, Stone Circle. I don't see a stone circle. Okay. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, well. More water. Water for days. One more? Just one more. Thank you. Okay, so 25 and then Golden Light. I'm just gonna go here. The Circle of Ancient Rhyolite Boulders has been the site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Okay, cool. That didn't do anything. Alright, give me a sec. Okay, I'm just looking at this map. And we're getting more water. Because I think I know where I want to go next. Okay. 25. Hold on. What did that say? S3 East. Yeah, I think that's South 3 East 2. So I think it's here. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grass that line the river bank is a much more unusual looking flower. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Yes. Love that for me. We, cleared all of that. Where'd that flower go? You do not need to sit there. You need to sit over here. Thank you. Alright. Let's refuel Pet Kitty. And then invite our next person. Almost there. I find it weird that, we can just water the same plant over and over and over and get it. Verona Green is back. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon, or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Okay, mountain astery, that's one that we don't have. Mountain astery promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Alright, cup-like flowers. Cup-like flowers, that's okay. It is quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I've just found out. This sweet scent, strawberry dipped in honey. So that's not it for sure. Wary of the spines. Looks like looks eerily like a ghost hand. Red flowers, soft leaves. Yeah, small purple flower. Gentle scent. Alright, let's see here. That's still active. Kendall. Okay. Give me a second. If I go back, yeah. I find the medical herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Okay. Copper Caledonian. Okay, that's another one that I don't know. So we're gonna look at that. Copper Caledonian. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen glowing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. Okay, so can we handle this one or this one? It smells rotten, and I think it's this one. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. I think it is this one. So let's pop it over here and see, because I have no Rising Dread yet. Yes. New plant acquired. Oh my god, new plants acquired. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Really quick, before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to name this. So, blessing, not curse, we're gonna make this red. We're gonna bring this over here and drop it here. And where did those new plants go? All here? Alright. Where'd the other one go? We got 3. This one. We know it's not this one, but I want to look at it. Overpowering, sickly sweet scent. This one. Purple, flowers, long leaves. This one, this is a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty, this is the one we're looking for. Cool. Oh my goodness, how many more plants are we gonna get here? Mountain Astory. And that's a buff. So it's gonna go over here. Boom. And are you done? Yes, you're done. Many times. Woken, Dendrew, you're done. You're still not done. Move that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that, and like this. These weren't done yet. So that's why I was like, we got this with the other little thingy. Okay, Pet Kitty. We've got a will to explore. We're gonna save that for a second. For Thomas Green. Thomas Green! I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. I don't remember what those were. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. I don't remember asking for this, but I am happy I have it. Because that will be useful for this elixir, which I have been curious about the entire time. Okay, so cool.